Imagine your life as a boat sailing across the expansive sea on this voyage. Invisible forces often stealthily take over the steering, causing us to wander off our intended path. In this scenario, Stoicism sheds light on a crucial insight. The steering wheel truly belongs to us, not to these unseen external pressures. The real challenge isn't merely surviving the storms we encounter, but mastering the ability to not let them steer our course. Today marks the beginning of a new journey where Stoicism guides you to empower yourself to take control of your destiny. This life is distinctly yours, free from the constraints imposed by external forces. Together, let's identify and overcome the 5 common barriers that subtly obstruct our path to complete happiness. Discover how Stoicism can help you navigate these challenges with a calm and powerful heart. Are you ready to embrace this adventure? Let's explore how to reclaim your power and navigate life's waters with confidence and a steady hand at the helm. Join me on this enlightening path where we learn not just to survive, but to thrive amidst life's challenges. Let's get started. Number 1. Your past ***. In life, it's easy to get caught up in what has already happened. We all have our stories of setbacks, betrayal, or heartache. Yet, according to Stoicism, we should focus on what we can control, the here and now, and to let go of what we cannot change. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism, encouraging us to detach from past pains and injustices that can drag us down. For example, consider someone who has been betrayed in a relationship. They can hold on to that hurt, reliving the betrayal and letting it color every future relationship with distrust and resentment. Or they can choose to learn from the experience, release the pain, and move forward with greater wisdom and an open heart. By not allowing past grievances to dominate their thoughts, they free themselves to embrace new positive experiences. Similarly, if you face challenges or failures in the past, Stoicism teaches us to see them as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as burdens to carry. By focusing on the present moment and taking proactive steps towards a better future, we can break free from the chains of our past and chart a new course towards happiness and fulfillment. Unfair treatment in your career, such as a missed promotion or unjust criticism, can be challenging to deal with. It's tempting to dwell on these events. However, Stoicism would advise you to use this as a learning opportunity. Focus on your growth and future opportunities rather than stewing in past grievances. This shift in perspective can transform obstacles into stepping stones. Let's all try to release the heavy weight of our past grievances. Remember, every moment, including this one, is a new beginning, pristine and unspoiled. This moment does not deserve to be overshadowed by what no longer exists except in our memories. By focusing on the present and looking to the future, we can construct a life that reflects our highest potentials and deepest values. Living this way not only brings personal freedom, but also a clear path forward, unhindered by the shadows of yesterday. Let's embrace today with the strength and calm that Stoicism can teach us. Remember, the ultimate victory over past pains is achieved through our ability to move forward and live fully in the now. Let's make the most of this perfect moment, which is ready and waiting for us to live it fully. Number 2. External opinions and judgments ***. When it comes to other people's opinions and judgments, it's essential to remember that letting these external factors control the direction of your life can lead you astray. The desire to fit in and feel accepted can be overwhelmingly powerful, often tempting us to follow paths that don't align with our true selves. This people-pleasing tendency, while natural, is ultimately a trap that leads us away from personal fulfillment and authenticity. Stoicism provides a valuable perspective here, encouraging us to examine our motives and ensure they come from within, rather than being imposed by external pressures. Consider a common scenario. You might find yourself staying in a job that doesn't fulfill you because you're concerned about how leaving might look to others. Or you might pass up an opportunity to pursue a passion because it doesn't meet societal expectations or the standards set by your social circle. These are moments when Stoic wisdom is vital. Particularly pertinent, Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, offers sage advice for such situations. If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. This powerful statement reminds us that true improvement and happiness come from pursuing what genuinely matters to us, irrespective of how it may appear to others. To apply this in your daily life, start by asking yourself before each significant decision, am I choosing this path because I want to, or because I'm afraid of being judged? If your actions are motivated by fear of judgment, it's likely you are not being true to your unique self. You were born with a distinct blend of talents and perspectives for a reason: to stand out, not to conform. You should aim to shine brightly in your own unique way. Dimming your light to fit into the dull background of other people's expectations is a disservice to yourself and to those who would benefit from your true self. As you begin to live more authentically, you'll find that people who genuinely care about you will recognize and appreciate your true self. They won't just accept your light, they will reflect it, shining alongside you. This shift toward a more Stoic approach in dealing with the opinions of others isn't just about rejecting external judgments. It's about embracing your individuality and cultivating relationships based on genuine appreciation and mutual respect. By focusing on what you can control and letting go of the fear of judgment, you open up a path to a more satisfying and impactful life. This is the essence of living stoically, a life marked by personal integrity and tranquility. Number 3, limited beliefs. Now let's talk about something that might be holding you back more than you realize. Those limiting beliefs that you unknowingly project onto yourself. It's crucial to recognize that many of these beliefs might be hidden deeply ingrained in your subconscious from a young age, often shaped by the doubts and fears of people around us who hesitated to chase their own dreams. Think about the times you've told yourself that you can't accomplish something or that certain joys and successes are meant for others, not for you. These selfish, imposed limitations can be pretty sneaky. They quietly hold you back from pursuing what truly matters to you. Here's where Stoicism can really shine some light. The Stoics teach us the importance of understanding our perceptions and challenging the validity of those self-imposed limits. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." This is a powerful reminder that the barriers we perceive are often just constructions of our minds. Imagine if you started viewing your life through a lens of unlimited potential, believing that anything is possible. What could you achieve if every morning you woke up thinking that miracles are not just possible but expected? Stoicism encourages us to see every obstacle as an opportunity to practice virtues like courage, temperance, and wisdom. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, instead of telling yourself you can't do it, view it as a chance to grow your confidence. Or if you're faced with a tough decision, instead of assuming you'll make the wrong choice, see it as an opportunity to sharpen your judgment. Remember, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. If nothing inside you says you can't, then nothing outside will stop you. By shifting from a mindset of limitations to one of limitless potential, you open up a world of possibilities. So the next time you catch yourself doubting or limiting your abilities, challenge those thoughts. Remind yourself that every situation, every challenge is a chance to move forward and grow. Every moment is a gift, and embracing this can change your life. When you accept that everything in life is as it should be, you find peace in the present and strength for the future. Let's not fight reality. Let's use it as our playground for growth and achievement. Remember, it's all in your mind, and you have the power to shape your reality. So which belief will you challenge today? Let's make the impossible possible together. Number 4, Number 4, relationships. Relationships, a subject that often tugs at the heartstrings and stirs deep emotions. We all know that love and connection are among the most profound experiences one can have. However, there's a critical point to consider. If your entire sense of happiness and fulfillment is dependent on someone else, you might be walking a tightrope over an emotional abyss. Imagine the vulnerability of your mental state if that significant person were to leave, or if the relationship begins to falter. It's not a position anyone would envy. Let's be clear, the message here isn't about shunning relationships or diminishing their value. On the contrary, relationships, when rooted in genuine mutual respect and affection, can be life-enhancing. But what about the scenario where one feels utterly incomplete without a romantic partner? Some individuals, driven by a fear of loneliness, end up in relationships with incompatible partners, choosing to settle rather than face solitude. This is a precarious way to live, constantly relying on another's presence for personal happiness. Stoicism offers a valuable perspective here. A Stoic strives to be internally fulfilled, finding peace within themselves, regardless of external circumstances. Epictetus encapsulates this approach in his advice: if you seek tranquility, do less, or more pointedly, do what's essential. Applying this to relationships means understanding what is essential for your well-being and what is not. It's about recognizing that while companionship can be wonderful, your own tranquility and contentment shouldn't solely depend on it. Think about someone who cultivates a rich personal life, filled with hobbies, friendship, and personal achievements. This person enjoys deep satisfaction from these pursuits and doesn't rely exclusively on a partner to fill the voids of happiness or self-worth. They enter relationships not out of necessity, but as a complement to an already fulfilling life. For instance, consider a book lover who finds joy in quiet evenings with a good novel. Whether they share this joy with someone or revel in it alone, their happiness is self-sourced, not contingent on another's presence. Moreover, a Stoic mindset emphasizes resilience and the capacity to face life's ups and downs with equanimity. By fostering this resilience, one can handle relationship challenges with grace and wisdom, reducing the risk of emotional upheaval when things don't go as planned. This doesn't mean becoming emotionally detached, but rather being securely attached to oneself first and foremost. Therefore, cultivating a mindset where you can be equally happy alone as you are in a relationship is not just beneficial, it's essential. It involves developing interests that fulfill you, learning to enjoy your own company, and building an inner sanctuary of peace that does not waver with the comings and goings of others. In doing so, you create a foundation of emotional stability that not only enhances your personal well-being, but also contributes to healthier and more resilient relationships. Number 5. Number 5. Money. Let's talk about something that seems to rule the world: money. It's no secret that for many, money is the driving force behind many decisions. But here's a thought: while it's perfectly okay to seek prosperity and abundance, it's crucial not to let money dictate your choices. This doesn't mean that money is inherently bad. In fact, with money you can achieve great things, help countless people, and make a significant positive impact. The key is in how you let it influence your life. And the philosophy of Stoicism, the focus is on wisdom and virtue rather than external goods like wealth. Stoic thinkers teach us that while it's natural to desire financial security, we shouldn't allow this desire to control us. Consider the words of Epictetus: wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This quote reminds us that true richness comes from desiring less, not possessing more. Imagine making a choice based solely on the financial gain it offers. This might seem practical at first, but if it's the only reason behind your decision, you might end up feeling empty or unfulfilled. Stoicism encourages us to look deeper and choose paths that align with our values and virtues. When your decisions are guided by your heart, your intention to serve others, and your deepest intuitions, not only do you find more satisfaction, but often financial reward follows naturally. This is because your actions resonate with authenticity and purpose, attracting opportunities that align with your true self. Here's an example. Think about someone who chooses a career they're passionate about. Even though it might not be the most lucrative option, they pour their heart and soul into their work because they love it, not because of the paycheck. Over time, their genuine enthusiasm and dedication can lead to greater opportunities, higher earnings, and more profound satisfaction than if they had chosen a path only for its financial rewards. So challenge yourself to live life on your terms, freed from being controlled by money or anything else. Find your freedom and live fully, embracing the Stoic idea that it's not what you have, but what you value that truly defines your wealth. Let's strive to make decisions that reflect our deepest values and lead us to true prosperity in every sense of the Conclusion word. As we conclude today's discussion, remember this: in the journey of life, certain things can easily dominate our spirit and mind if left unchecked. These may include the past, external negative opinions, toxic relationships, or even recurring thoughts of worry and fear. From a Stoic perspective, maintaining autonomy over these influences is a critical part of leading a self-determined and meaningful life. To achieve this, we must cultivate a heightened self-awareness and strengthen our willpower, gradually pushing back against the negative impacts they might bring. The goal is not just to recognize their presence, but to create a boundary